It's no a Hearts video, but both of these guys have got fighting hearts. Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte is official. They will be competing for Tyson Fury's WBC Heavyweight Championship on the 23rd of April. It's expected to take place in Wembley Stadium, a 90,000 sellout. And yeah, looking forward to this fight. Dillian Whyte's been waiting a very long time on a world title match. He likes to cry and complain that he's never been given a shot. He was actually offered a title fight against Joshua a few years ago. He turned it down for whatever reason, but finally, after being #1 contender with the WBC for like over 1,000 days, he is finally getting his title shot at the belt that he wants against the champion that I'm assuming he wants, because he's going to be taking on Tyson Fury. We've got Gaming Jesus here in the building. He's probably not going to add much to this video, but if you've got...
He'll add a decent amount, right? Dillian Whyte.
Or as I like to call him...
Shite.
I like to call him Dillian Shite. Yep.
Yeah. He's a B-level fighter. There's zero chance he's got of knocking out Fury.
Well, I mean, zero chance is harsh. Like, I mean...
Right. He's got zero chance of beating him.
On points?
I feel like even if he knocked Fury out,
Fury would just set up like the Undertaker.
He's got that many points in the bag.
If he knocks Fury out and Fury doesn't answer a 10 count...
He'll answer the 10 count.
Fury's got that many points that...
Overweigh the 10.
He knocks him out after 11 seconds, but Fury won the first 10 seconds of round 1. He's the winner. I mean, exactly. What the fuck? Right,
no,
so...
But this is just like when you saw Joshua fighting some guy.
What, like a fat man, like Ruiz?
Or Usyk, these bums, and then they actually turn out to be no bad. But nah, Fury's not losing. Surprised this will sell at 90,000.
Dillian Whyte, I don't think it'll sell at 90,000. I'd be surprised. Tyson Fury not really the big draw in the UK, or at least he doesn't seem to be compared to Anthony. But then again, come on, this is a big domestic fight. If this can't sell at 90,000, then is Tyson Fury really the guy he makes himself out to be? Probably not. A lot of people talk up Whyte.
Would rather sell at a caravan park.
Trailer park trash. A lot of people talk up Whyte as if he's some great fighter. I don't think he's great. He's good. I'm not going to say he's shit. He's good, but let's be real. He lost to an old man in Povetkin. He lost to Anthony Joshua, albeit he was young. I'm not really going to count that. I mean, he went life and death with Joseph Parker. He was lucky to get the win in that fight due to him being awarded a knockdown for a headbutt. If he doesn't get that, if you take away his points for the knockdown, Joseph Parker actually wins that fight. He was dead on his feet. Parker was killing him in the last 20 seconds. He got saved by the bell, no doubt about it. He went life and death with Chisora, back-to-back fights. First fight, a lot of people feel like Chisora actually won on the scorecards. Second fight, Chisora was winning on the scorecards. He got deducted 2 points. His team told him that he had to get the knockout in the last 2 rounds. He went for the knockout and got knocked out spark cold, but Chisora was winning the second fight with 2 rounds to go. So again, Chisora, a guy that Tyson Fury beat twice. First time, he beat him pretty easy. You know, they went to war, but Fury obviously dominated the fight. And in the second fight, I mean, Fury absolutely schooled him. Chisora's corner retired him after the 10th round because he was taking that much of a beating and he wasn't landing hee-haw. So, I mean, these guys have had the same opponent. And if you compare Dillian Whyte's 2 fights with Chisora to Tyson Fury's 2 fights with Chisora, I mean, it's going to tell you who's the favourite here. Now, I get styles make fights, but I don't think Dillian Whyte's got what it takes to beat Fury. He's game, he'll go for it, but I don't think he's got the skill. I don't think he's got that knockout power that Wilder's got. At least with Wilder, you always feel like if he landed, he had a chance, and that's obviously true because he did send Tyson Fury down to the canvas 4 times on the 3 occasions that they met. But I don't think Dillian Whyte's got that power. Now, while Dillian Whyte could certainly knock down Fury, I don't think he's got the strength to keep him down. I don't think he's going to KO Fury and Fury's going to stay down. If he does get him down, I think Fury will get back up and just put it on him. So, yeah, Whyte, a good fighter. Is he a great fighter? No. He had a chance to go after Joshua. I think Joshua's a fight that Dillian Whyte could perhaps win. I don't think he can win this fight against Fury. But here, he's guaranteed about £8 million. So, you know what, fair play to him. I'd certainly fight. I'd fight anybody for £8 million.
That's it.
So,
with no hands.
I
£8 million.
Both hands tied behind my back.
Fucking geezer.
Sign me the contract for £8 million and I'll take the fight. But yeah, here we go. WBC title. It's going to be Fury versus Whyte. My prediction is It really depends. I don't even Whyte's stamina's not
Depends
great.
if Fury wants to knock him out or not.
His chin resistance has kind of went down. He can't take. He's not Ami or Khan levels, but he has been knocked. I mean, he got knocked down by Parker, who isn't known as a heavy hitter. Yeah, no, I think Fury could easily beat Whyte within the 12 rounds. I'm going to go with Fury winning probably knockout by round 7-8. I mean, I think Whyte will land punches, and I think it will be, you know, a decent fight, and it will be semi-competitive. I'm not saying that Whyte's not going to land anything, but I think it'll be, you know, a typical Tyson Fury, you know, easy win where he dominates and he gets the win. Other fights are being talked about. Chisora wants to face Deontay Wilder. I would not recommend that for Chisora. Yeah, I mean, Fury walked Wilder down, and Wilder's not good on the back foot. Wilder's not good when he's, you know, tracking back. He can't really fight in the back foot, and that's what Chisora likes to do. He likes to push forward. But the problem is with Chisora, he hasn't got any defense. He just blocks punches with his head. He just plods forward. He's got no head movement. He's got no footwork. He's got no feints. He's got no nothing. He's got no jab that allows him to get in close to range. He simply just walks down opponents with his head sitting there ready to be punched. And if he does that against Deontay Wilder, it will be fucking good night. I mean, Tyson Fury took it to Wilder, but I mean, you're forgetting Tyson Fury's actually very fast for his size. He's got the footwork. He's got the feints. He's got all the head movement. You know, Wilder just couldn't keep up with him. As for Chisora, the guy literally just walks in with his head ready to be punched. You know, he may as well put a sign on his head and say, hit here, because that's what Chisora does. If he fights Wilder, it's not going to last long. I mean, I don't mind Chisora, and Wilder's limited, but I mean, mark my words, Wilder will absolutely KO Chisora before Chisora can even land body shots or go for a clubbing overhand right or whatever, because, like I said, he's just I think Chisora's nothing more than a European. He's European at best. He's not a world title fighter. And if he fights Wilder, he will get hurt by it, guys. But anyway, that's it. There you go. Tyson Fury facing Dillian Whyte. That is official. Chisora versus Deontay Wilder is being talked about. It's rumoured. Chisora wants to fight. Deontay Wilder is currently, I don't know, he's doing some meditating at the moment. Spiritual. He said he's not here. He's with the gods at the moment, so we'll see what happens. And he says he's going to let us know whether the gods are going to recommend him to retire or not. Talking a load of shit. Why doesn't he just man up and admit that, you know what, Fury beat me 3 times, but there's still a lot of fights out there for me. I mean, why can't Wilder fight Joshua? Why can't Wilder fight Dillian Whyte? I mean, there's still big fights out there for Wilder. Just because you lost to the best guy in the division doesn't mean you're shit. Even though Wilder is kind of shit, he's got a lack of boxing ability. I mean, he's still powerful, he's still strong. He'd crumble up AJ if he landed on his chin, put it that way. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let us know what you think down below. Who is your favourite for this fight? Do you think Tyson Fury's going to win, or are you wrong? Do you think Dillian Whyte's going to win? I don't see how Dillian Whyte wins. I think he can make it competitive, but that's about as good as it gets for the body snatcher. Anyway, guys, that's it. From Sun Scotland TV, no football fed today, maybe tomorrow. And if you stay tuned, you can expect to see some more TV series reviews. I say you can see more, but I haven't seen any yet, but they're coming. Right? It's just like Fear Mahan. You have to wait about 3-4 months. But trust me, guys, they are coming. If you didn't get that analogy, then I don't blame you, because it was a fucking pretty shit one. Anyway, till next time. Peace.